Alright, so no introduction for the next 3 videos, but if any of you guys truly care over rats about my stuff, a rabbit, jackrabbit's butt, like, share, comment, hit the bell notification, subscribe, my fellow awesome people, old school people, or new school people, etc. Could say the long one, it'll take a lot of time. Anyways, and I'm like a week and a half, probably 2 weeks later at this point. By the time you guys see this, but Fallout Season 2 trailer, official Prime Video. And I'm really want to get to this reaction, but like I said before in the last 2 videos, life IRL's not really been good to me, kind to me that well. I'm not gonna get too much into detail on that, but it just feels like it kicked me in a freaking steel toe boot. Life has just been a freaking landslide, rock slide to me, not in a good way. I swear to God, I don't need no pity points or party points. Like, thank you very much for holding it down. I appreciate you guys for still getting my Twitter, my Instagram, and I really don't promote that too much. But if you want to check it out, definitely check it out if you feel like. Whew, it's been a rough ass week. Reality has been a really extremely mega ultra shitty for me. I'm not gonna get too much deep into it. The long story short, I'll say is this birthing pains. That's it. I keep it a little bit more quieter because we're sleeping next door and all this stuff. Because ironically enough, it's not gonna get too extra parasocial relation with you, but and I got a new boyfriend, girlfriend stuff, so it's another extra reason why life's been a little bit of fucking hectic lately. Anyways, yeah, Season 2 Razor trailer for freaking the Fallout Season 2 of this one. I know that this one was at Gamescom too. I didn't get to see any of those things. I didn't watch on my own personal time, so it's a brand new. I got 3 news stories, internet news stories. I talked to you guys about that, and you guys can skip that duration more than one. I don't know if I'm gonna have to block this one because I might get a copyright claim or strike, so I might have to block out the video from Amazon Prime. So I pray and help out to do that shit. So if I have to, I apologize. Links to the original Amazon Prime is on their official YouTube channel down below. You want to see your own personal self. Further ado, let's truly begin. I'm yapping and BSing, stalling. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm looking for someone.
I wonder who.
Common story around here. Someone you care about or someone you hate?
Oh, what a great question. What say you, Miss McClam?
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
You want to know why the world ended? It started here with one man.
It's all over, but the cry.
Cooper Howard, star of the silver screen.
And no,
Like yourself, I am the very best at what I do.
but
And what I do is I know everything. I know there's a war coming. The bombs will only be the beginning. My concern is that you would do just about anything to save your family.
My loved ones,
I think you are actually quite a violent man. You just don't want to kill me yet. Let's get lucky, shall we?
I defer to you about what to do in this situation.
wasted summer. It's like 3.5 months and 1 week from now. Okay, it's not that bad, not bad. Definitely not bad. Alright. Your thoughts, views, opinions, speculations, hot takes, harsh, broad opinions, and of course, hot takes, topics, and personal speculations of my viewpoint, my worldview, my outlook, worldview view on things. Anyways, yeah, it's looking pretty smooth, bro. Smooth as butter, smooth brain as fuck. Absolutely a dime piece right here. 1,200 out of 10, 20 million out of 10. IGN rating. No, I'm serious. And I said it a few times before. I only ever like watching people do old school Let's Plays in the late 2000s, early 2010s on the YouTube era. And then Twitch used to be Twitch TV at the time. Now just before Discord became a thing, 2015, 16. That's kind of like got bored with it. Ugh, dude, man. There's so much lore story to this thing. I never really played all of the Fallout games. And the last one I played was like 2004, 2006, a long ass time ago, like my sophomore, junior, senior high school, way back in those days. So the days are long gone behind me now. So there's that. And then like I never really. There's just always so many bullshit ass problems that does always have with the Fallout series. I don't know why there's always a bunch of glitches and problems and issues they always fucking have. Even to this day, there's so much brokenness in those games, bro. That Todd Howard dude must be like, he's rolling in money and he's still got the sheeps and so many fans of Fallout. So there's no offense to any guys who Fallout fans. It's perfectly fine and dandy. That's all good. All good in the hood. It's all gravy. Mean you no harm. Just don't come after my throat. People that grew up with it completely. I didn't grow up with it completely. I grew up with it like at the tail end when it started getting crazier and crazier. I didn't even know that. I looked at a bunch of old videos, like stuff from if any of you guys know those old YouTuber channels, like Did You Know Gaming, and a bunch of other ones that are like that, do a lot of historical research on the Fallout series and all that shit. Like, there's a lot of old school lore in this thing, and like so much mystery, so much origin story of this series. And there's even a bunch of old school iceberg videos from like 4 or 5 years ago, from 2020, 2021, and that's 2025 now, so it's a little while ago. Especially this one, Fallout New Vegas. It's the funniest thing ever because obviously if you've been on my channel for a super long time, I've said this in probably out of like the 2,000 or 12,000 videos altogether. If you count my 2 older backup channels, I got like probably 12,000 plus videos altogether. If it's not 2,000 or 4,000. I always said that like I was raised way later on here from Vegas. I live in Las Vegas. So it's crazy that shit would really end up happening like that one day. I pray to God I don't ever stand for nuclear fallout shelter shit and blowing everything out and it gets incinerated, exploding nuclear atomic hydrogen bombs all over the place. I'll be long gone the fuck out of here before that ever, God forbid that ever happens. Anyways, there's that. So some of the stuff and references I might get a little bit, not that much, but a little bit. Because I don't work that far away from where this river's at in real life. It's called New Vegas instead of Las Vegas. And the dude's back, I'm not surprised he's back. He probably signed like a 5-10+ year contract. The Walter Goggins is the one that plays. I forget what you call them. They're not. I don't want to call them zombies or something else. They're like lurkers or seekers or something like that, or goblins, mogoblins. I think about the Legend of Zelda and mogoblins. I swear to God, I'm not a real hardcore, I'm not a fake fan, but I'm not a real fan of the series either. At the same time, like kind of like intermediate, like medium source. I know some of the lore for the series, but not all of it. There's like a bunch of cats and dogs and big giant alligator things that are the main evil protagonists for some Fallout things, and like all these different deformed animals that become these giant ass lizard dinosaur demon things that want to kill people and shit in the games. I know a little bit about that, but my God, dude, for the real hardcore fanboys and fakers out there, I don't know if they were happy about this or they were pissed off about this shit. Because I remember a couple years ago, 2022, 2021, 2022, 2023, when they tried to do a live action version of Halo, a lot of hardcore fanboys and fangirls got really, really angry I can't feel or express their pain in the same way because I didn't really care too much about the Halo series. I know they'll come at me with a whole bunch of comments saying, "Oh, go unalive yourself," and KYS. And then you can't really do that with YouTube anymore. Some are just AI generated comments. Some people aren't real people anymore. Some of the comments might be real, some might be fake. I hope they're real. I hope they're nice too. And if they're evil, that's fine. That's what it is. You just keep it moving regardless. Yeah, but dude, so much freaking fantasy, so much lore to this thing, man. Like, I wonder if the weapons are still gonna be the same, or like they're gonna have the same. Because I saw the first season. The first one had a lot of references to the actual game. They did a brand spanking good ass freaking perfection to the T job. Somebody who's never really played that much Fallout, even myself, like they did a super good ass job with the first season. It has so many cool ass references. A lot of gamers, from the hardcore gamers from Fallout series, they will definitely understand like the back of their hand. They will understand it immediately real fast. The characters' names they'll probably understand like the back of their hands. And what else? The location areas where they do the bartering and selling and trading and all that. Like in the first season they probably know every single little nook and cranny, every single NPC character's name. If they're that deep into the lore, they study it like it's their Bible too. You know what? Hey, teach his own. I'm not trying to judge you, slap you on the wrist saying, "Oh, bad person, you're gonna go to purgatory for that shit." No, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. And I wonder if like there's gonna be a bunch of other video game references like that. They had the Pip-Boy in the first one. I know that was a real big giant thing in the Fallout series. They even made a mobile game, but it's just all about the Pip-Boys and the Pip Girls. That was a funny, cute little thing, man. And I'm gonna say it's as big as how I like these other two, like Burnout was in the early mid-late 2010s, or early mid-late 2000s, or early 2010s, that one, or how Bioshock was. Really good ass one, or Killing Floor was. The ones I grew up playing in my high school and community college days. Those were the jam. Those were the beasties. It was the good turd, golden ship turd in a good way. And what else can I say? One last thing. The music was really amazing. It goes with the timeline because it's supposed to be a fake fictional fantasy version of the 1940s, 50s, 60s era. But like they would add like ancient, like futuristic technology, like what they did with the Fantastic Four movie like 2 months ago. I think you guys are watching this from 2 months ago. I know it's last month actually. The one that had Pedro Pascal in it. I know some people still like it because of the fatigue and all that. I've been seeing that word. A lot of Gen Zers been using a shitload of that word fatigue for everything. They use it for political things like black fatigue or Hispanic Latino fatigue or freaking other fatigues. Even stuff for like, I'm trying to get too deep into politics, LGBTQIA fatigue and all that. And then like gamer, cartoon, anime fatigue. Like, why is this word fatigue so big and trending right now? I don't know. It's freaking. I'm probably never gonna get that answer. I don't know. One final thing I'll say is I'm glad the girl's back. She was real cool as hell. And then the other guy, the one who wears a robot mecha, so he was gonna be badass as hell, man. And he was kind of never better regards records. He took a lot of crap shit from the dude that was like the leader of that force, the Brotherhood of something. I think it was Brotherhood of Coat of Arms or Brotherhood of Coat of Gears. I don't remember the word, but he was one of my favorite characters. Him and the girl, the super pretty white girl, was called Luce. Oh man, those two are my all-time favorite characters. Walter Hoggins, the one who played the Red Goblin dude or whatever, that's missing a nose. He was still badass too, but he could have been a little bit better. I'm just saying. His acting was still badass as shit. Absolute freaking banger of a badass super villain, but I feel like he could have gave him more lines. In my opinion. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into some news articles, current event, story news. Alright, see you guys in a quick second on that. Alright, so I didn't want to get too much deep into lore with this thing, but man, this man, he effed up extremely effing bad, which I'm not surprised. But it is what it is because this is, I know it's not, let me show us. This is Mr. Lil Nas X charged with 4 felonies for unfortunately attacking, injuring, caused giant arrest after bizarre meltdown. Reports came from Samantha Ryan from Page 6. I know there's another one that was on TMZ, but man, this dude screwed up so much, man. Like, I'm not surprised, but here's the thing. I didn't really care too much about the dude from like 2019 when he started that whole one-hit wonder song, the Old Town Road thing. It didn't really resonate at all with me because I was in the generation that was meant for it to be that thing. It's more for Gen Zers and Gen Alpha kids than it was for millennials. Maybe some millennials might respect him. I don't know. Because he was like the first literally open homosexual, gay, bundle of sticks, freaking actor and rapper out there to ever like claim himself as a gay person that's a rapper. It's insane. So it's really, really bad, man. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna read the whole entire news article, but there's a video out there. I'm not gonna show because I'll definitely get freaking this channel shut down. It says Mr. Lil Nas has been charged several felonies. I just said all that. Old-time Mr. Musician born Montero Hill was. Yeah, he had it. Keep saying that. They allegedly attacked House and didn't detain him. According to the Post, while his officers confronted Hill, they walked halfway naked near Ventura Boulevard at Sanford Hill Valley. He allegedly charged cause injured at least 3. Here's the thing, man. I didn't get to tell you too much of this because I wasn't really that much in San Francisco. I was in the other spots over there. Southern Cali for a little bit, not too long, but I don't know, man. It's like, as I feel it sometimes when I have to work around the streets. I live out here in Vegas, but I don't know what the atmosphere is that happens in California. It's like, I'm not trying to get all spiritual and stuff on you and try to be evangelical Christian, but since I was raised in the evangelical Christian church back in the day, I always get like a real dark, evil, effed up, and especially in the nighttime. I don't know if it was my paranoia going crazy or just my upbringing and religion, how it was, but really, really scary ass, fucked up, demonic, fucked up feelings around those areas in California. No offense to any of you guys are living out there right now in Cali. And I said San Fernando Valley, there's so many little districts, so many little towns and cities, all clogged into one spot. Like, there was some areas that felt nice and pleasant and clean, not even because, there's some places that are real ghetto, like the iconic places that were ghetto and hoods for mainly blacks and Latinos, like Compton and Inglewood and all these other places out there that were like that, and like Long Beach and all that shit. Then there's other places that are super, super extra nice and pleasant. Even those areas, they felt like a weird, scary, fearful, demonic, and just extremely creepy, fake atmosphere vibe I got from certain people over there. I don't know why. It's weird, man. So here in Vegas, if you're around the strip area, it's kind of like that almost all the time. But if you're off the strip and you're just in the regular city areas, which I'm not going to say which ones of them are. Well, the only two I can tell you is probably Boulder City and Henderson. The rest I'm not going to say. You don't get that vibe or that feeling out there as much. I don't know. And because it has something to do with the beach or something, I don't know. I'm trying to shit really bad in Cali. I know it's probably the same way in New York City or big giant touristy places like Florida, New York City, or Hawaii, places like that. I don't know. I haven't been all over the world, so I can't really say. But yeah, I always hear about these crazy ass things, celebrity breakdowns. They go down. It could be the MK Ultra Freemason Illuminati thing. All the other shit I always say at the end of my videos. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Maybe extra demonic spirits, because he did do a lot of blasphemous shit, blasphemy, like music videos that were like mocking Jesus and Yahshua and the Holy Spirit and God and all that. And he worshipped a lot of the devil and stuff. And oh no, it's just trolling. I'm just pranking and trolling. There's a certain extra extent you don't be trolling and playing with fire like that. So I'm not gonna say he'd get what he effed deserves. He effed around and he found out. And I feel bad for the dude. Maybe it still has enough time. He's only like 26, 27 years old. That means he was like 19 or 20, 21 when he made that Old Town Road. Yeah, not that long ago. And then again, these things, they fade in and out, especially in the music industry. My God, man. It's sad as hell to see a lot of these people just throw all this shit away and just destroy the whole career for nothing. Anyways, my little TED talk there. Like, this dude, he fucked up so much. I know there's a bunch of other videos there if you want to watch them yourself. I was going to talk about this one separate video, but I said no, it's Cracker Barrel. This one kind of hurt me a little bit personally because I love going there every year for my birthday. I don't know why. Kind of made a tradition to go either there or Cheesecake Factory for my birthday. I don't know why. Now, Cracker Barrel rebranding ignites conservative woke backlash. This comes from WebPro News. Alright, so it's from Zane Howard. Sunday, August 24th, 2025. I'm going to read this whole entire thing. It's very, very long. This is Cracker Barrel County Store. I'm still recording, I better. Alright, cool. Tennessee-based store, restaurant chain known for southern comfort food and nostalgia. American vibe is embroiled in heated controversy over his recent rebranding efforts under the leadership of CEO Julia Furlas Mancio, who took the helm in 2023. Oh, not that long ago, less than 2 years ago. The company unveiled a new logo earlier this month, the first significant update in 48 years, moving the iconic bearded man in a rocking chair and the optic for a sleeker, more modern design. Look how bad that shit fucking went too. I heard all the stock prices went really garbage low levels of freaking numbers. I don't believe all the numbers of the New York Stock Exchange and the Wall Street shit. It's still scary as hell to see it in there, man. It's just some fast food spot I've been loving for a long ass time. Let's move on. This move is part of a broader $700 million plus to innovate and modernize stores, attracting the younger demographics to has ignited backlash for the conservative customers, consumers, and investors who have accused the chain of, quote, abandoning its cultural roots in favor of what they term a woke agenda. Of course, it's got to be woke and unwoke. It is what it is, but if any of you guys don't know, man, this place, bro, this is such a bomb-ass freaking place. I remember when I first came out here to Vegas, it was like 2013, 14, or 2015. And that line was long as freaking hell, man. And ever since it came out here, I've been loving the hell out of it. Even though it came out when I was in my mid-late 20s, I still thought it was a really, really good ass place. It's kind of like how KFC Kentucky Fried Chicken was, but it was a billion times better than that. Like, you can get the vibes. Like, it's so good out here, bro. Like, it has that old school country folk shit, man. Like, look at that stuff. I'm probably gonna get freaking trouble for because they got Pew Pals, Remingtons, and Hunter, you know what's, and those pow pals that make a lot of freaking noise. But dude, like, that's what I loved about it, man. Even though some people say, oh, it's country and patriotic and all that, the food always tasted super, super amazing, man. Even if I did like $40 or $60 every time I go over there. So like, it used to be like $25, $35 I spent on that. Now it's like everything going up with the whole tariffs and tariffs. I gotta pay almost 60, 65. I want extra desserts. I was like 75. So I can't even get desserts anymore like I used to, which sucks. And it's better than nothing. And this shit hurts my soul. It cracks the hells out of my soul, man. Because I used to love eating here every year for my birthday. Either that or, like I said, Cheesecake Factory. Like, I can tell I'm a big chubby dude, but man, their stuff is so homemade country, man. It just feels freaking like I'm from it's like the closest thing I ever had to, like, maybe Texas, like, what's it called, Waffle House shit. You know, Texas is like 16, 18 hours away from me. You know, by plane I'll be fast for like 5, 6, 8 hours instead of like half a day drive, 16 or 18 hours. That's if there's no freaking traffic either. And with traffic, it'll probably be a whole day to get over there. 24 hours. But dude, man, this is so sad, man. Cause I like that homey space, that feeling you get, the vibes you get from it. Like, it's old school root beers. I used to drink there all the time. I can't really drink that much root beer like I used to because I don't got to become diabetic and all that. But man, the old school little candies that they have, all the stuff they got set up. Even like, and because they Pew Parasols were like one of my aunties and my mom, like, they love the hell shopping out of that place, big time. Because even somebody wants just selfies of them there too. There's like that's what makes it different. There's like a cash register spot. They have all these thousands of tiny little like things on there, and they even have like super old school Protestant and Southern Baptist church type of shit there too, like little Bibles and stuff you can get there too. So it sucks if they're gonna erase and delete all that shit, because a lot of conservatives are not gonna get in politics, but on the Republican side, you go on a lot of evangelical Christian sort of things, so they're gonna be extremely angry about this shit big time, especially for the Word of God and the Bible and all that other stuff, the Ten Commandments, all this stuff, especially the fools in the South. The Bible Belt says they must be angry. They must be shouting to the top of their lungs. A bunch of on the politics side of TikTok and Facebook and all that. Oh my God, my heart goes out to them so much. I feel their pain. I truly do. I'm not gonna agree on everything they say, but still, hurts to see this thing and they'll do overnight to modernizing BS shit, man. It's odd. It really is. Anyways. Oh man. And the last final thing, I promise. I think this is it. Yeah. This one. I don't think I watched this one on my own, but I seen a 3-second clip of this. I probably won't real reaction on it. Mortal Kombat Legacy has more games in lineup. It's from bleedingcool.com. Gotta credit is due here. I know who did it. Oh, Gavin Sheehan. Alright, so there's digital clips and it's hard to revealed even more content. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection has been the Legacy Collection is with a K instead of C, of course. I always like to do that little thing. Hold on. There we go. Has unveiled a full lineup of games with some new surprising additions during game sounds. Ones were fun, like I just said, that's where it was from. Team revealed the Mortal Kombat mythologies, I think. Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat Special Force will be adding 2 titles. Been printed out for days. Fingers crossed that they'll change their controls, although actually having to pay huge this time. That was another thing saying that there was a older character. I heard about his name before. It sounds like the old president of the United States, like Barack Obama or whatever. But they said the dude Barack, he was going to be coming back. Which is crazy as heck, man. But that's what I heard. I think this was the one here. Oh yeah, it was on a Twitter X post here. I think this was there, yeah. This is though to be lost to time after his Lunar Run Arcade's Wave Event joins Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, offering Noob Saibot's first appearance as a playable character. Nearly the unseen first balances. Oh, Noob Saibot, that's what his name was. Thankfully, it appears that the ROM was prevented somewhere. That's another ROM Studios and now Digital Eclipse reviving that so that the vast majority of players can experience it for the first time. Waving that version is interesting for a few reasons, and one of them that the first time Noob Saibot was an actual playable character. So it was from Event Hub, so I'll see if I link both the links just down below for that. Not, I apologize. You have to look for me all the time. And that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. Oh my god, it's almost a half-hour video. Hopefully you guys are still with me, but I'm just gonna cut the outro short and that's it. Wipe my hands clean, and I am done with this freaking reaction review video. Okay. Take it easy. Peace out. Later. My see you on the flip side. He's out my Sakurai. Stay tuned for more everything in video game industry news, news, drama news, virtual VTuber drama news, external news, that Power Place news, sports Kita news, which I haven't done in like 3 months, but eventually one of these days I'll get to it. And Capcom news too. I know I still want to do some Capcom Sega news too, so stay on the lookout for that one, especially the one stuff about the Cody Rhodes thing. I really want to try to do a video on that, hopefully. And of course a bunch of other stuff too. Like I always do, so live action, animation, film, like theater reaction review segment videos on that, movie news, and of course, as always, indie cartoon reaction review segments, hype reaction review segment, commentary on those, and of course, hype reaction review segments. There's some of them, it's regular reaction review segments for video game trailers, video game industry news too. Alright, take it easy, peace, I'm Sakurai, lazy my students, science, stay cautious, I'll talk to you guys soon, take it easy. Stay extra vigilant, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take it easy, I'm gone, I'm out. Talk to you guys soon, and stay tuned for more future rant videos as well. This is goodbye. See you soon. Take it easy, one. Lights, I'm out.